Hey, it's Polyhard here, and this is the book that I've been working on for about a year. Let go of being stupid and embrace wisdom to change your future. So we're going to go through a couple of things real quick. We're just going to start at page 1. These are going to be 10-minute videos because I'm using Bandicam, and they only allowed me 10 minutes, so that's what we're doing. So this is the Word version, WordPad version. It's it's a big book. It's 500 pages. So I think what's it going to say on here? And I've got idiots on the highway all day. Our key verse, our main verse for the whole thing: take heed unto knowledge, O you ignorant. Be wise in your heart, O you fools. And I think honestly, it should be there. That is page 1. Page 2, praise for other works. Blah blah blah. Slaps on the back, all that. This is the front matter. So there's a lot of front matter in this book. Excuse me. The ISBN 978-1955-399-517, and we have Brent Allen and Kim Gillum, who worked with me deeply. If you want to get a hold of me, email me at empiresandgenerals@gmail.com. That's actually the name of my game, my free collectible card trading game. This is for my mother, Catherine Mayu Daly Hart, and it is for her, and I sure wish she had been around to see this book. I love her, and what can you do for your mom when she's gone except just to remember her? About the author. For over 50 years, I've been trying to decide what I want to be when I grow up. I don't think I've figured it out yet, but one thing that I have decided is that I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to be poor, nor do I want people to think I'm a dingleberry. Actually, I think I've come to terms with believing that some people will think I'm a dingleberry no matter what I do, so I can lay that one to rest. But being poor and stupid are pretty much ultimate and penultimate in my lists, and when it comes down to it, I could be poor as long as I'm not stupid. And trust me, I've been all kinds of stupid in the past, and I'll probably be stupid in the future again. I just hope the times where I'm stupid become less frequent as time marches on, and time does march on. It moves along, and all the while, here I am watching opportunities and great choices whisk me by. Or whisk by me. It should be whisk by me. I should fix that. The time moves ever on, and slowly am I at one with the movements of wisdom around me. It's frightening to think that had I taken this road or that, things would be different even so much more than what they are now. That's it, I suppose. You grow up, pay taxes, try to live a just life, and then you die. Well, that sucks. I was hoping for a little more. And I'll tell you, that's all there really is until you find out who you are and what you don't want to be. If you want to be rich, you obsess over what the rich people do with their money. If you want to be wise, you find out all the smartest people and find out what they do with their time and energy. If you want to be fluent in a new language, you study that language. So I wrote this book for me, really. You're free to tag along as I share all the most idiotic things I've ever done, and feel free to laugh at my ignorance all you need to. I just hope that the foolish things I've done turn into valuable life lessons for you. They say that a smart man learns from his own mistakes, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Learn from me and my foolishness. About the author, I suppose I'm just a nobody trying to tell anybody about somebody who loves everybody. And that somebody is wisdom herself. Wisdom is the best friend to any journey, and though she can be hard to find in the darkest of your situations, wisdom is there, offering light. That's true. In my life, wisdom has always been closer than I thought, or so it seemed in the present. In the rearview mirror, I've noticed she was always there in the most unlikely of places. As a writer, I'm fond of new and interesting words. In 2012, John Koenig invented the word sonder, used to describe the idea that every person walking the face of the earth has the idea that they are their own main character, the chief protagonist in their own story, and that everyone else is just a secondary player in their life. At first glance, sonder makes you feel like no one is as important as you are, and that it's an idea to discard, but in the full paradigm of sonder, you arrive at the ultimate conclusion that if I'm my own main character, then everyone around me is as well their own main characters, and I'm just a participant in their life. And then that feeds in the feelings of shared humanity for those around you, increasing your empathy meter higher than it's ever been before. I've been around the world and seen dozens of things lending to some of that sonder, some sort of sonder. You, me, them, we're all on the same sort of journey. We're all just struggling to get along until death calls us home. Let's do it together. When we embrace other problems as our own, lending our insights into their challenges that helps us overcome those same challenges to an even higher degree. This book is my journey of letting go of being stupid, and while I'm quite sure none of you are actually stupid, we can all recognize that from time to time we all engage in stupid behavior. My journey is your journey. We have on-ramps to success and often stumble down the off-ramps into the swamp. Come on, my new friend. I'm up here on the bank with a tow wrench hooked up to a really big truck. I'll help pull you out so that you can help pull someone out the next time. Enjoy, Polly Hart. And that's me, Polly Hart. And here's some other books that I've written. Oh, some good books in here. Richest Man in Babylon, Continued Stories, is actually at the end of this book is a part of a chapter that talks about the wisdom and the knowledge that I found out from that book. Interestingly, I'd written part 2, which is the Continued Stories of the Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. I'd written part 2 months before the the copyright ran out on it. And so when the copyright ran out, that same day I published my book. And that was just great timing. It's a good one. Some fiction, other stuff. I think secondarily, this one here, Success and Personal Growth with Jennifer Hart, we wrote a teenager's guide on how to be a better adult. Discussions, fiction, etc., etc. Here we go. Full title page, Let Go of Being Stupid and Gain Wisdom to Change Your Future by Polly Hart. What is this book? And here we have our first little clip by Kim Gillum. Make a legacy, provide for them, get a family, have a purpose. There's the achievement. There's the achievement get. The U.S. Department of Education, well, that really jumps the whole thing, doesn't it? The U.S. Department of Education estimates that a child from kindergarten to 12th grade will spend $1,000 a year on textbooks, anywhere from $33 to $70 a book. Not only that, a new college textbook costs in the college bookstore, it might have been around $170. You get that book because you're required to buy it, and you take the class the first day. The professor doesn't talk about the book, he does something else entirely. Why did you buy the book in the first place if you're not even going to look at it? According to the Public Interest Research Group, 65% of university students don't even buy textbooks because of the enormous price. And this was back in 2014. And of that, 94% worried that they would negatively affect their grade. Oof. What if I told you that this book might help you, might just be the most important book for your life than any other book from an accredited institution of higher learning combined? What if I told you that this book is a textbook for a little-known subject called life? What if I told you that the thing you will learn in this book can't be taught in any school, and that some people who have learned the things contained inside have spent over $10 million to learn this course over 50 years? A hardback book in college can run you $400. An ebook version, sometimes $200. You might spend $6,000 for books in a 4-year degree. If you take into account the hardback for the book costs $70, and I'm giving you back $5,930 back to building your future. Doing the math on a book like this makes perfect sense. If you read it, study it, and practice it. By the way, don't spend that $5,930 at IKEA or do something goofy like playing the lottery. Buy real estate or Bitcoin or an ETF. Invest it. What if I told you that this book can change your life? What if I told you that if you read this book, you wouldn't need most of the other books you'll ever buy? This is a bold statement, and I can back it up. Not with a laundry list of other books versus this book, but with the idea of the book compared to theirs. What are the main goals in my life? Do they look like this? Have a purpose, get a family, provide for them, make a legacy. We're going to reference this picture again. What if I told you that by buying this book, you wouldn't need to buy your quote-unquote underwater basket weaving and saltwater marshes textbook for $212? I and my team will give you more tools in this one book than you ever thought possible. This isn't one book. It's a doorstop, a tome, a collection of 7 books compiled into one larger book to be used as a guide for life. The book is a cleverly designed tool to move the mountains in your way to accomplish your task. It's designed to move you closer to the idea that wisdom is better than stupidity. This book will change your life only if you let it. Polly Hart, 11/11 at 11 at 11/11/2024. Well, my name is Polly Hart. Excuse me. And that was the first chapter. Well, we're not even at the first chapter. Lots more to go.